Welcome back YouTube, Tutor UK, and no, Cex did not eat my hamster. But hopefully some people get the in-joke. Might do something with the thumbnail as well, so you would have seen that anyway. But yeah, just a general chit-chat, stuff I've grabbed, a little bit of a sort of discussion, I suppose, or a few straighteners I want to get put out there regarding Cex, and yeah, just some of the gets, the grabs, the pickups. So, and future plans. Future plans, yes, indeed. Exciting, hopefully. But anyway, so first and foremost, I don't work for Cex. The video, you know, I don't know, I haven't searched YouTube, but some of the sort of backlash or comments that I've received off the Cex video, clearly people think I've got a hidden agenda. Maybe I'm the only one that's championing the cause and, you know, trying to defend them. People are just reading that as I work for them, or I've got shares in the company, all kinds of weird stuff. I don't work for Cex. I've got a job, thank you very much. But yeah, I don't know, like I say, it might just be because all the other stuff out there is just people bashing them, and perhaps people just look at it and think he's obviously, you know, playing an angle here. I'm not. Like I say, I don't condone what Cex have done and probably still are doing. So, like I say, I just want to get a few points straightened out there. The purpose of the video, and some people I think kind of maybe missed the message, or they've just heard what they wanted to hear, is it was in response to some of these what I call popcorn YouTubers that come out, you know, all clickbaiting and, you know, trying to make a big song and dance about printing inserts. The point was, it's nothing new. No way does it condone what they're doing or justify it. 100% agree. They shouldn't be doing it. Or if they do it, they should clearly state on said inserts that they've been reprinted. Either a sticker actually on the piece of paper itself, not on the outside, because that could be peeled off. Or when they're printing them off, they just, you know, have another image and they just slap Cex banner across it, or something like dead easy. They're printing the things off anyway. I don't think it'd be too much of a chore for them to do that at very little cost to themselves, and it probably would alleviate, you know, a lot of the sort of hate that is directed at Cex. So the point of my video, it wasn't a defence of Cex as a company. It was, I was trying to put across from a retro side, because I don't give a shit about fucking phones or DVDs or Xbox 360 or PS4 stuff. I was just literally coming from a retro side and just trying to sort of maybe give people food for thought, given Cex's position in the market, in the high street, to sort of potentially stick a, you know, a spanner in the works and mess it all up. They've definitely got their faults. There's, you know, I could do videos all day about the horror stories that I've had, and trust me, printed insert is the least of them. But I take the rough with the smooth, and I said to a few people in the comments, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm a little bit more laid back, you know, and maybe I'm sort of more flexible and amenable in terms of when things aren't correct. But it's the returns policy. If that ever changed, if it become more difficult, I've said this before, more tiresome, then yeah, I would stop using them. But there are means to an end. You know, they're not on Amazon, they're not on eBay. People sort of say, oh, you're wrong, you shouldn't, they should be held accountable, this, that and the other. Yeah, maybe they should, but that, I'm not, like I said before, don't care about the legalities of what they are or aren't doing. I'm not interested. Okay, my only concern is I don't want them to stop dealing in retro, and it was just, say, a video to put out there to hopefully make people stop and think for a minute and say, look, yeah, okay, they're shit, they do this, they do that, but you can always take it back. People don't like the fact that, oh, I'm saying just take it back. That's not the point. Don't shop there. It's dead simple. If you don't like it, don't shop there. Just use all the best stuff for us to do, and just that can work and flex with them. So like I say, I don't know. I've had people talk about buying hard drives and all kinds of stuff, and that's not the purpose of the video. It was never, that was not the angle I'm coming from. I say, from a consumer rights side, all that kind of jazz, not interested. Not interested. I was purely from a retro, their position in the market, their ability to tap into, you know, that mum and dad, or, you know, some guy who's grown out of his stuff and he suddenly remembers, oh, they're in the loft, and it puts it back into the, you know, into circulation. Yeah, and I just didn't want that, you know, the wheels to fall off that, basically. Probably being, you know, really selfish in that respect, but most people, not most, a lot of people kind of agreed and sort of, you know, could see what I was trying to get at. Some people not interested at all. So yeah, it's got a split opinion, as it always would do, but like I say, no way do I condone what they have or are doing in terms of printing the inserts. But equally, you know, I don't know why people seem to think that they shouldn't have to check an item when they're buying it. I would probably really dispute that. If you, I don't know. There was one guy he sort of mentioned, and it's not a very nice story. His daughter bought, I think, a DS game or 3DS game, took it to the counter, paid for it. Yada yada yada. Got it home, had a play with it for like a couple of weeks. Tried to bring it back. I think it was for a birthday when they CX refused to take it because someone else had recognised that it was a printed insert. And this guy sort of said, well, we bought it from here. Now what you've got to remember, and this is one of the other things where people keep going on about the fakes and the reproductions, the ones that CX create themselves have the stamp on them. If there's no stamp on them, then they've taken them in as fake. Like, they're not got a shop out the back, a print shop, that's mass producing SNES boxes or whatever, you know. Just that doesn't happen. It's just basic people are trading them in, and there are some. And the thing is, CEX's reprinted stuff is not very good quality. Most people said that as well. You can spot it at my lot. The stuff that's probably a little bit dubious, it's probably been traded in. You know, with the home laser printers now, you can get half decent quality. And unfortunately, like I said loads of times in the video and in the comments, the Achilles heel with CEX will always be the staff. No matter what safeguards and etc. you put in there, that human element will always fail, and that's where a lot of this stuff sneaks through, for sure. There's no doubt about it. What else was there? People on about the returns policy. It should be different. There should be different tiers, like unboxed and stuff like that. Maybe, yes, I kind of get that. But even if you had, you know, they're sort of saying if you had a DS game or a PlayStation 2, rare PlayStation 2 game or something, and it's got a reproduced insert, then that should just be classed as unboxed. I don't know how much work there is for CEX to do to create another tier within all their items. I don't know. So it's not for me to guess if that's even possible for them. A couple of people did say they do take loose DS cartridges in there, so I hold my hands up. All the ones I've been to, they refuse point blank to take them. I've even asked staff in the few that I frequent, you know, on journeys, different staff as well, and they've all said no. And I've even said, well, even as a discount, they kind of agreed a little bit that the ones that probably have done or do take them in are probably franchisees, and they can flex themselves in terms of what they do, what they buy in. So yeah, unfortunately, I say some of this stuff that gets reprinted or whatever will find its way into circulation. And I know there's been a few CX staff that have basically said, you know, they're not supposed to post out reproduced inserts. But again, you've got that human element. They're just going up to a shelf and picking it off. If they don't know what they're doing, they're probably going to pick up a reprinted one. So I don't think there's a solution that's going to solve it all. But I said there's definitely things that they can do just to probably alleviate and ease people's concerns around the reprinted inserts, for sure. I think that's about it. I mean, there was a lot of obviously people just disagreeing with me completely, saying CX is shit and they're crooks and this, that and the other. All I say is don't shop there. No one's forcing you to use them, and that's the other side to it, isn't it? No one's forcing you to use them. So I think that's enough CEX chat. Long live CEX. In the words of the mighty Bithead, sip a beer for the CEX. Right, I say let's move on now. Don't think there's a great deal to add to the CEX debacle. It'll probably rumble on, or it'll just die off. You know, maybe if and when trading standards decide to do something, we'll see. Right, what we've got anyway, we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff today. Today's Sunday. There's meant to be like a market in my local town. That's why I'll go up and have a look. You know, think it might be cart boot-esque. No, it wasn't. It was shit. But I did pop into game. Again, I think I saw this on one of the Facebook groups. Someone put a heads up there that selling off all of their, the only thing I go into game for, selling off, not selling off, but reducing a lot of their merch and stuff like that. And one of the items was the Mario Bros 2 box art and a t-shirt. But I don't know if it's just my game, but all the stuff they have, it's like kid sizes, it's like fucking small and that, it would never fit me. But lo and behold, they had these ones. If they'd been at the original price, wouldn't have touched them, honestly. Reduced down to £8, so on par with Primardi. Get your Primardis on. So I bagged these two. They're the bigger size. I don't know, I think these should be okay. But for £8, I've got a couple more t-shirts, so I'm all set for the summer. But these are quite cool. These are like the Japanese washed out style. So we've got one up, and we've got a Mario one. There you go. They had a Yoshi one. They had some the bullet build on there as well. But I thought, well, two's enough, so I'm all set for the summer. I don't need any more t-shirts now. But yeah, so £8. There you go. Down from. I mean, I wouldn't have paid £13 for them, but £8. I paid £8. That Primardi. So yeah, the BioWorld ones. They're quite a good make in terms of quality and stuff. I've got one or two that the missus got me of those t-shirts. So I'm going to do these now, because I got these from Facebook, Galaxy Sega. If you're not on Facebook, or if you are on Facebook, get over, join Galaxy Sega, join Retro Ram. If you're not on Facebook, do yourself a favour, get on Facebook and join Galaxy Sega and Retro Ram. This guy's selling this game. Kevin Walker, I wrote it down. Kevin Walker. I think it's quite new to the site as well, so I was a little bit like, a bit dubious, because it's not, you know, I always say it's not cheap. So a fair chunk of change, and he had this game for sale. It's a Master System game, so some people are going, you've got a full set. Yes, I have, but I was missing manuals. So off the back of this, I'm only missing one manual now, and it's going to be a fucking bugger to find, because I think that particular game's ended up being one of the rarest ones, I think, anyway. Home Alone on the Master System, so mine is missing the manual. But anyway, from Kevin. So Kevin had this game. It's Great Soccer on the Sega card. So I had this copy. I had this game, no manual. Mine was, I want to say mine was the Italian version. I think the Italian version has English on the back, but the manual has to match. So I didn't want to sort of break up the set. This is a German version. So as you can see, Helmut. It is complete. So yeah, it's got the matching. I think the Italian ones look a lot more bluer. Yes, all there. So Kevin did me. This was a great price. I've since moved on my other copy. Just effectively cost me nothing really to upgrade it. So we were chatting about this, and I sort of said, to be honest, I'm only after the manual. I don't suppose you sell the manual. He didn't have a price on it. You know, I know roughly what stuff sells for. And then the price he quoted for it, all in, I was like, deal. Didn't even like quibble at that point. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Obviously, Kevin being new, he did sort of mention he's on Sega Age, I think it is, or Sega, one of the Sega forums, and you know, you can check on his profile. He's got all the pictures there. So I thought, but I say, because he'd not long joined Galaxy Sega, you don't know, there's always chances out there, isn't there? Payday loan people and stuff like that. So I thought, well, I pay good. So if worst case, I'll just claim it back. You know, it'll sit there for a couple of weeks, and then I'll get my money back. But no, you know, true to his word, Kevin's stand-up guy. You know, there was no issues at all. But we've got chatting, and I sort of said I've got full, because he asked me, well, what other games are you missing? I said none. So I've got more, just missing a couple of manuals. I just put the list of the games that I'm missing manuals for. He goes, oh, I've got that game complete. I was like, fucking hell, how much do you want for that? And then when he quoted the price for this one, I was like, holy shit, yes, I'll definitely take it. So for I think soccer was 90, this was 100 quid. So I've sent, like, a guy I don't really know, £190, which, like I say, he'll say it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in anyone's business. But those that will see this game will know it's worth £100 all day long. I was honest with Kev. I said, look, I'm going to have to, obviously, I'm just looking to then flip my manualless copies over just to cover the cost, and he seemed fine with it. I think he said this only owed him £100 anyway, so he was quite happy. He's got a full set as well, but he's got some amazing variants, some weird and wonderful fucking wacky stuff. Some of the tech toys and stuff like that as well. So not going in there whatsoever. But so the price he quoted me for this, I was just like, yeah, I'll take it. Now it was weird actually, because it ended up being that my insert and my cartridge were better condition. So I've just done a bit of a pick the best, essentially. And that game in question is Power Strike 2. Nice to be showing off some Master System again. Yeah, so the Aleste series. And now we've got it all there. All there. Because I was panicking. It was, you know, reproduction manuals, and because you do, because there's shit tons of it out there. It's not though. But say it was very weird, because mine, my insert ended up being in better condition. Need to get a better case for that though. So Kevin Walker, cheers Kev. Hopefully you're watching. I did sort of send you the link to the site. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, really appreciate that. So I'm only missing Home Alone now. That's the only man. Oh no, hang on. There's another game to show. Fucking get ahead of myself now. So with those two there, it meant I was missing two manuals. Home Alone I'm still missing, and there was this one. And even Kev said, "Oh, that shouldn't be too hard." I said, "Yeah, no." So I'm probably going to have to buy a complete copy and just sell on my manualless one, and you know, take the hit on the difference. Basically, I'm buying a manual. And it had been a while since I've been on eBay, because I'm not looking for Master System games now. And this one popped up from Luxembourg, and I was just like, what? That's a really good price. So I don't know if it was a lucky charm from Kev or what, I don't know. But I managed to bag a complete copy now of Daffy Duck in Hollywood. This one, again, you can pick this up. It's usually about 60-70 quid, complete-ish. But for some reason this one was up, I think it ended up being 26 quid posted. Yeah, so it's all there now. And I say, even check mine is about as faded as that is. So there's absolutely no difference in them. It's just the way it is. I think there's another spine that always goes as well. I can't think what game it is now. Every single one I've seen, it's always been faded. So yeah, I'm down to just one manual, which is Home Alone, which I say is just, that game is ridiculously hard to find now. Even, you know, last time I checked, there was none for sale, not even, you know, a manualless copy. So we're going to look out for that. Say, no rush. It's took me however many more years to pick those up. But yeah, quite happy to. It'd be nice, like I say, like I did with the GameCube, and I'm still missing Frogger Beyond and stuff. Psychologically, I think it's just the way I am. Once I've got there, then I can just chip away at the other pieces and finish it off. It just works for me. That's all. Some people like to buy them, you know, spankaroony, minty as you like, straight off the bat. Whereas I'm quite happy to have stop gaps, you know, and just as and when I can just replace and upgrade, which I've done with loads of stuff. That GameCube in question. Right, where do we go now? I'm at 6s and 7s today. Yeah, there was no car boot because it's pissing it down, as it has been for the last 2 weeks or whatever. Talking of upgrades, this one here showed you the unboxing of this one, the opening if you like, from CEX. I did manage to source this off of eBay. I think I alluded to it in the video. I paid £15 more basically for a complete copy in better condition. So I took that one back to CEX, no quibble. Here's your £80 back, Stu, thank you very much. And now, so from off of eBay, we've got a nice boxed, you can see no tears. I mean, something on the barcode. The one from CEX, it hadn't just, to me, you hadn't ripped that off there. It probably would have been a nice make do. But yeah, this is in great condition. Very nice. Zero to Kamikaze Squirrel. But I thought, well, I'm paying 80 quid, so for the extra tenner, extra £15. Manual's a little bit, it's not perfect, but for the price, fucking hell, 95 quid from eBay. 120 odd quid-ish. Roughly, I mean, that's what the guy had it up for, 120 quid. So, you know, got a right good deal on that, if you like. I think he was very keen to sell it. Told you the story, didn't I? He was banging on about some guy on Facebook was going to buy it, and they didn't, and stuff. So, anyway, I got it, and that's the end of it. Right, time for a bit of this. Cex. Everyone's favourite segment of the show. Not many today. Not amassed a great deal. It's just not been on there. Again, I'll try and do a similar sort of thing with sort of live unboxings, if you like. Splice them in between. So first up is another upgrade. Bought this one last week. Actually bought another game that come through out of manual, so I'm probably not going to even bother showing that because there's no point. This one come through, as you can see here. We have one more. This one bodes a little bit better from the weight test. Let's see what we can see in this one. As you can see, it's another copy of Hawk. And yes! Turn that round. That's not bad. One upgrade. Nothing else. There you go. So it come from. Look. Show at the top. I'll adjust that. It's all the fraying. Yeah. 1 out of 2. Not bad. Yep. So we've got a nice complete copy of Hook. Not going to go too much into this, but yeah, not bad. Someone was asking me about that. Wouter was asking me, is it any good? I think it's. I think the music's not as good as the Super NES. Obviously, I don't think it's like Aladdin, where they're two different sorts of games. I think this is pretty much the same game. It's not a different take on it. Okay, next game. Sadly missing the manual. I'll keep it because other than it missing the manual, it's in pretty good nick. Here's the video. Okay, YouTube, back again. Only one at the minute. Not opened. Hear that? Something's loose. Weight test. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Not looking good though. Not looking good. Something's obviously come loose in it as well. Let's have a look. Superman. Oh, it's definitely loose now. No manual. And yet, and it would be off the clip at the top as well. Cart's not in bad nick. Case is all. I tell you what, that would have been a bit dirt there. Dirt I can deal with. I've always said that. Needs a, well, obviously it now needs a case, but regardless, it's not bad. I'll tell you what, that's not bad, because usually the black will gets rubbed to death, don't it, on the edges, shelf wear. Yeah, just a shame that's snapped in but that's just how it is, fortunately. But other than that, I think the cart's alright, pretty good nick. Yeah, next. Yep, Superman, the Man of Steel. Not seen that come up on CEX before, so I thought, well, why not? We'll have a punt. Yeah, and sadly, I mean, the cart's in good nick. Little bit where someone's tried to hack. Probably needs a new case. Because yeah, someone's hacked the bloody hang tab off. Stupid people. Looks very X-Men with a little character. Come on, focus. There you go. Yeah, it needs a bit. The box just needs a bit of a clean. It's got some dirt. Yeah, but do dirt. We can deal with dirt. I said that before. And then last one, as you can see here in the video. Next up to the hockey. CEX. Good weight test. I can't remember what this game is. I can't remember. I can't even remember. Oh yes. Okay, I do remember now. That's not bad. That is not bad. Not great. Well, manual's still there. A little bit wobbly. Cartridge. You can see that. I think that might be the glue. I'll give that a wipe over, see if it brings that. But I think that might be the glue. You can see it on his face as well. It's in a proper reclaim case. Anyway, yeah, the staples there, look. Not perfect, but I'll tell you what. I think it's 20 quid or 25 quid for this. It's not that bad. A little bit of edge wear there. Yes. Now, story about this. I've got another copy coming from a mate Lewis, Wish Wash. But this popped up again, and I thought I'll grab it because I'll just take it back. You know, if it's not right, or if it's rubbish or whatever. So the one that Lewis has got me, that's in the post coming to me. So you see this one in the video anyway. It's yeah, the manual's a bit it's not great. The cart's a little bit and obviously it's True Lies, as you can see from the video anyway. This is a tricky one to get hold of, and to see two within the space of a week. Yeah. Blue spine from a man. Sega Zombie. Scott Brand. Yeah, you can see the cart. It's got. I'm sure it's the glue, you know. You know, the old Atari cartridges. The glue starts to come through. She's like old Schwarzenegger's face looks like he's got skin cancer. Yeah, that mottling effect. I'm sure it's the glue. I mean, I don't want to scrub it because you'll just take the they would take the ink off. But yeah, not cheap. This was 25. Yeah, 25, and I think a complete copy of this, double that, on the Evil Bay. But yeah, quite happy to get that. I did think at first it was like a Menacer game, look. But it just says 360 degrees of firing power. Action from every angle. Don't know. It looks alright, looks like Chaos Engine. Never played it. I do quite like the movie. It's a really good movie actually. Oh, True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis. Ooh. Oh. Suits you, sir. Oh, suits you, sir. That's it. Fucking done. We're done. Swig of beer. So just to finish off, future plans. I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. Yes, literally plans. So we're looking, and I alluded to this. Oh, Gordon Bennett last year, I think it was. Just in terms of games room, moving stuff around, work to the house. We are actively looking at that now. So fingers crossed. Toes, everything else, rabbit's feet. Was it heather? Or whatever you call it. The Jippos use. Get everything, because fingers crossed, say we might be moving out of the blast furnace in the not too distant future. All things being equal. Now the who, whys, wheres, etc. still yet to be decided. You know, we're going to go above the garage. The wife now wants to build in front of the garage, chop the back end of the garage off, use that for the utility room, and I move into the other half of the garage and then the new section. So all kinds of stuff. It's all up in the air a little bit in terms of, you know, the logistics of what's happening where. But suffice to sort of say, yeah, it's I may actually have a proper games room at some point. Maybe. Will it be bigger? I don't know. I say I don't know any of the dimensions at the minute, but it will mean I've got proper walls. You know, I could put some proper shelving up, probably like the baton effect that people do. I think it's like, you know, it's like 2x4s, and you just lean the games against it. You don't actually need all these IKEA Billy bookcases and stuff. So yeah, we don't know. I say still kind of in flux, but we are heading in that direction. So yeah, something to look forward to. And obviously, yeah, I'll try and document it as best I can if and when it gets to that stage. I'll keep you updated as I know more. But that's it, guys. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.